All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Will Zanders, and I just finished up a workout. Shucks, man, exhausted, but I wanted to make one video, but then just decided to go to a whole different direction, and hopefully you'll get some value out of that. So this particular video is going to be short. It's going to be MLM by the numbers, and these are just some numbers that over my career, talking to top earners, gurus. There's a top name guru somewhere in the industry with the real track record, I've talked to him. There's a top earner. I've been on the cruises with them. Even if we're at different companies. So I've had a chance to interview a lot of people and do a lot of research, even with the DSA, as well as in the MLM community for these numbers. Now, again, these numbers may vary a little bit depending on source, but they're pretty spot on accurate, and we'll just run through the chart. Okay, some of these will sound familiar to you, some not, but hopefully they'll impact you and help you grow your business in some way. So the 80-20 rule, 80% of network marketers typically scramble for about 20% of the money. 20% of network marketers make 80% of the money. That's the Pareto distribution. That's pretty much undisputed across many, many industries. Kind of like 20% of the basketball players score 80% of the points. 20% of the actors in Hollywood get 80% of the big roles. I mean, it's that type of thing, right? 80% of network marketers do not read books and don't do personal development. So if you want to slip into the top 20%, something you can do very quickly starting today, read a book on the industry, start doing a daily personal development regimen, and that'll start to separate the cream from the crop. Another one, 3% of network marketers are what Dale, one of my old mentors, Dale would say, are charismatic Elvis type people. So 3% of network marketers are people who just come into network marketing with a certain level of charisma, non-transferable skill, and they're just going to rock it to the top of typically any company they become a part of, but they're not duplicatable at all. And Holton, another incredible mentor of mine, described them as flight risks many, many years ago. And I can tell you personally that they were flight risks. People that are really, really, really good, got really, really, really big egos, really, really, really big teams, and they really, really might fly the coop when they get offered a deal or something else. But that's 3% of the industry. Then the other 70% of people in general, 70% of people in general, so this will bring our total to 73%. 70% of people in general, according to insurance company statistics, are going to die broke. You got to get over that. So about 70% of people on your team, they might be part of that 70%, to be quite frank, and they're going to quit or lose or not do the personal development or go, not that we're disrespecting jobs. Jobs are cool, but they're going to go to get a job and it's not even a good job, and they're going to retire off a third of the money that they weren't happy making before. They're just not going to end up well financially. And don't get mad at me. I'm just a messenger. That's what the statistics say. And then you have the 27% of people that left over. Those are the people that I like to work with, the 27%ers, not the 3%. I mean, y'all are cool. The 70%, I mean, the best I can do for y'all is get you a personal development video or something. But the 27% are the people you're going to want to work with. They have an above average work ethic, above average desire, and above all, they're good people, coachable, teachable, very humble. That's what you want to do. And if you're a 3%er, like one of those charismatic Elvis types, get humble, get coachable, get teachable. There's all like people who do attraction marketing. There's always somebody more attractive. There's always somebody who's made more money. Nobody topped out Dexter, and Dexter passed away. Rest in peace, Dexter. And Dexter made more money than anybody in the industry. So there's always somebody bigger, better, and badder. So be humble, be coachable, be teachable, and enjoy what you do. You're going to inspire a lot more people that way. Another number, 80% of this industry, what I just learned personally, is personal development. Some of my mentors over the years would tell me that personal development is like 99% of it, and work and skill and effort is only 1% of it. I found that in network marketing, it's actually a little bit different. Network marketing, the personal development is 80%. It just is. The skills and mechanics, the doing, is 20%, but the personal development, the reason why, the ethics, the everything, your spiritual journey, your growth and contribution to the world, all of that energetic, metaphysical stuff, that's 80% of this industry. 20% is the mechanics and the skill. I've seen people come in with skills, mechanics, a little bit of luck, somebody put them in a good spot, who knows, and they've made money and had no personal development whatsoever, but the money didn't last. Then I've seen people who've come in with incredible personal development, incredible mindsets, and they didn't really do well at all because they never mastered the skill sets and mechanics and put them into practice long enough to succeed. So I think it's an 80-20 here. Definitely do the personal development, the mindsets, but also you got to work on your skill sets and learn your mechanics as well. The next one number is going to be the average network marketer numbers. Average network marketer is out of here. They're gone, left from their company within 90 days. They might be on auto ship for a month or two beyond that, but to be quite frank, 80% of network marketers are gone within the first 90 days. The scariest number, I'll save that. I'll save the scariest number for you. But yeah, 80% of network marketers are gone within the first 90 days. But on average, typically most network marketers are gone from their company. The average, 50% and up, is gone within 90 days. You don't want to be average? Stick with your company, your team longer than 90 days building a business. The average network marketer is going to expose the business to 5 people over the course of their career. Remember, the average career is only 90 days. So they're going to expose the business to 5 people. Notice I didn't say talk to 5 people. They may make a Facebook post, or they may talk to or do a bad job of inviting 5, 10, 15, 20 people. I couldn't find that number, but they will expose the business or products legitimately to an average of 5 people. And they're going to personally sponsor an average of 2.7 people into the business as a customer or distributor. So the average network marketer exposes the business to 5 people, but they do acquire, on average, 2.7 customers and distributors. I thought that was a real interesting number. That gives hope for some of us in the binary compensation plans, because you only got to sponsor 2 who get 2, right? That's what they tell you. And the average person gets 2.7. That gives me hope. So moving on, the average check-in network marketing. Oh, this just sucks. The average check-in network marketing is $8 a month. So in the average network marketer over the course of their career, they make 24 bucks. You know how garbage that is? If people really weren't aspiring to do good, you could look at the average numbers and be like, why would I even try that? Okay, why? Why would I even try? I'll tell you why. Because it's a real opportunity to even more. I make multiple 6 figures every 6 months. We're shooting for the $1 million this year, and I'm excited about that. But I could never have that opportunity in any other career. My timing wasn't right for this. My height wasn't right for that. The opportunity for sports, I blew that. You know, it's you'd be shocked at how many people really see this not as a hope, a wish, a dream, but as a real opportunity that they can come in and put in some work. It's tremendous, and I'm excited about it. Now, let me give you right now the scariest number in network marketing. 90% of network marketers are out of the industry within 5 years. 90% of network marketers are not even in the industry anymore within 5 years. So most people, I think about it, most of my mentors, to be quite frank, who've made tens of millions, 20s of millions, a lot of money, most of these guys and girls are not even in the industry anymore. And that's scary. They may be doing some guru training outside of the industry. They may be, a lot of gurus out here aren't building no more. They're just out, just not even with companies. They're just doing generic training, trying to get paid. And it's weird, but they just don't want to build it again. One of my mentors, Al, he gave me some of the best advice I ever gave. And this was when I was transitioning to my current company back in 2019. And he said, and I've been with the same company since then. But he told me this. He said, things are never going to be perfect anywhere, because in this business, our real product is people. And people aren't perfect. Nobody's God. Like, get over that, right? But he said, you're never going to create long-term residual income going from company to company to company to company. So pick a good company, plant a flag, and keep it popping. Get it popping for at least 5 years. That'll put you in the top 10%. I said, bet. So when I got started with this current company, not going to advertise for it here, but you'll always find a link in the description section below. I said, I'm giving it 5 years no matter what. Come hell, high water. They're going to have to close the doors. Now, luckily for me, the company is debt free and they do a great job on a corporate side, so I don't have to worry about that. But I was committed to 5 years off rip, no matter what. So I highly recommend, if you're with your company and you love it, stay put, give yourself 5 years starting from today. If you're not, come on, hang out with us, give it 5 years from today, all right, from today, and minimum. And I think that after 5 years, you won't want to go nowhere. That's literally what happens. Last but not least, putting in, I don't know how they calculated this number, but I guess the guys, the bean counters are smarter than I am. If you put in 13% more work week in your business, you'll make 40% more money. So it's a disproportionate amount of money for putting in 13% more work. So if you're only making a certain amount, calculate how many hours, like treat your business like a business. See how many hours you're working part-time on your network marketing business. Give it 13% more time on a monthly basis and you'll make 40% more money. I'm excited about that. And last but not least, the top earners in the industry, everybody who's upwards of 8 figures and up, has been in the industry an average of 10 years or more. So this is a long-term game plan that you can do and make the magic happen. So I hope this video made sense. Hope the numbers resonated with you. I hope some of you are excited and proud of yourselves because you're definitely above average. If you've been here longer than 90 days in this industry, you're above average. If you make more than $8 a month, you're above average. If you made more than $24 in your career, you're above average. If you sponsor more than 2.7 people, you're above average. And if you're above average, and if you want to be in the top 10, top 20%, start a daily personal development regimen and plan on sticking with your company for at least 5 years or longer, and that'll take you to the top. I truly believe it. So I hope this video made sense. Like, subscribe, and I will see you at the top.